They survived fire, monsters, and the gold beneath their feet, but tonight, the sky itself cracks open and gives birth to something far worse. For a moment, the valley is quiet. People burned from their first home have finally found another. They dare to believe the worst is behind them. Then the sky begins to bleed light. At first, it looks beautiful. A river of fire flowing where stars once slept. The king has seen fire swallow a village before. He knows beauty can turn to hunger in a single breath. Flaming stones tear the mountains open. The earth shakes. The valley wakes up angry where the sky stones fall. The land does not only burn, it gives birth to giants made of fire and memory, scorpions bigger than men, lions from the dark, and a two-headed serpent guarding the way to shelter, as if the sky has sent its own army. Under this burning sky, yesterday's enemies race toward the same rumor of hope. A cavern said to lead deep, beneath the reach of falling fire. Old wounds flare. Hands remember how to kill, but before they can choose war or mercy, the fire-born beasts choose for them. For a few heartbeats, it is not tribe against tribe. It is all of them against the sky's monsters, against the choice to die alone or survive together. Then the sky makes its cruelest move. Their one path to safety is turned into a blazing, howling mouth of death. Fire has taken everything from him before. This time, he refuses to bow. If stone and gold cannot save them, maybe the water will. The ancestors answer from a sacred well miles away. The memory of water is pulled through the sky to strike down the sky's own fire. There is no more time for grudges. Under a sky that no longer cares who is right, they run as one into the mountain's throat. They have escaped one kind of fire and stepped into another kind of nightmare. Down here, teeth and venom care nothing for human plans. At the cavern's heart, the path ends in stone, not a dead end. A hidden message. In the carvings, he sees the truth. This is a gate, not a wall. It will open for those who choose life over vengeance, and close on anyone who carries hatred like a weapon. Behind them, the tunnels fill with everything else the sky is trying to kill. If the gate does not open soon, this chamber will become their grave. They follow the pattern carved by hands long gone. Stone softens. We can hear the community heartbeats. The wall breathes. A single way through opens, just wide enough to give the future a chance. They send Flora first, then the children. Then those who can no longer run. The strongest stay last. Holding the line with nothing but courage and time, the last guardian of the sky's fire finds them. Two heads, one purpose, to crush their hope at the very door of escape. With one head, it chokes their leader, the king. With the other, it steals a strength from his protectors. One more breath, and the line will break. Flora has already faced scorpions, spiders, and beasts. There is nowhere left to run, only forward, into something she barely understands. Something answers from within her. Not just a child, but the echo of every life that refuses to be extinguished. Flora's light tears through sky-born venom. For the first time, the monsters look small. With his last strength, the king asks a stone to forget them. The wall obeys. On the far side, rage and terror beat at unyielding rock, and slowly fall silent. They find only bones and dust, a place where giants came to rest. For a while, they pretend this is enough. But they are not alone in these depths. The dark is full of footsteps and half-heard words, from throats not their own. The symbols warn them. Others live here, not beasts, not sky demons, people shaped by the same earth, twisted by different fears. If they stay, they will be found. If they move, they might never return. The only choice is forward into deeper unknown. 3 scouts take the first steps. Every noise down here could be a welcome or a warning. He stumbles into a world beneath the world, shaped by the same stone, but hardened by a different darkness. One sting, one scream, and the oldest story starts again. You hurt mine, I hurt you. In the chaos, even their leader is caught. Every step forward threatens to become another war. Flora moves before fear can finish what it started. One more time, she offers her unborn child as a bridge instead of a shield. The cave itself seems to breathe. Light eats the shadows where hate was hiding. For a heartbeat, every soul here sees the same truth. Everyone is just trying to live. 2 leaders, 2 histories, 1 stone. And 1 question from the land: will you remember that you belong to each other? Or must I keep breaking you until you do? They see that long before fear carved them apart, they were one people. And for the first time, they choose to be that again. They write a law not with ink, but with rock, metal, and promise. No hoarding of what all need to live. Land first, ego second, children and the unborn above every grudge. Fights settled with many voices, not hidden knives. The next generation does not learn the story as a warning, but as a compass. A way to walk lighter on a land that has already forgiven them more than once. Above them, the fires fade, the sky grows quiet again. The valley is changed, but still alive. They had meteors, monsters, scarcity. We have our own kinds of fire and gold. But the law they carved into stone still whispers under our feet. You are guests here. Walk like you want your children's children to stay. If this Stone Age journey moved you, subscribe and share the story. The past still has things to teach us if we're brave enough to listen.